I thought he was gonna stream right now. Did it? You're already in here, Ducksman. I don't know if you're already back and it like crossed you over, or this is an old, or is that from like a few minutes ago? But yeah, so I now switched to my phone. I'm just curious, little experiment here, if YouTube like pushes it out to more people who might be more on their phone. But hopefully some of you guys get into this room versus on my laptop. I'm gonna close my laptop just to make sure. But yeah, it's like 6:40 here. I was just on the beach. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hello, Ducksman, you're back. Yeah, I could see, actually, when I switched to my phone, I could see you guys talking in the chat from the computer, even though you couldn't see me yet. It was actually really weird. So we'll see what happens with this crazy experiment. Santiago, hello again. Yeah, thank you for anybody who bared with me with my my little experiment and my little beach hair here. My beach puff. That's what happens when I actually didn't go in the ocean, but I think the salt air is taking my hair for a ride. What's my favorite type of video? Solaris, thank you. My favorite type of video to make or to watch, and it should be, I guess, the same thing. Like whenever Lizzie's asked me what kind of content she should make, I'm like, make the kind of content you would want to watch. The beach was good. Yeah, it was relaxing. Yesterday when I went to the beach, I just wanted to be like super relaxing and really quiet. And there probably ended up being about like 70 people who sat all within like 10 to 20 feet of me within a span of like 5 minutes. It was crazy. Thank you, Sir Primed. Do I support LGBTQ? I do. Yes, we have many friends in the community, if that's the right way to say it. You want to be a YouTuber, that one guy? Well, it's good news that you can be one. You just got to start. Once your battery died, did you go back home immediately? Last night, actually, no. Last night I was like, oh, my battery died, but now I can actually relax more. So I just like kicked my legs out and just like sat for another 40 minutes. And then today my battery's dying again. I wanted to go live, but I'm like, dang, I'm only gonna get like 5 minutes out before it dies again. You're a small YouTuber, but you really just make edits. Yeah, I was Santiago, thank you. Nobody ever gives gifts. Thank you. You're a real one. I appreciate that. Brooklyn Patrick, hello. Is anybody going to VidCon in the next few weeks in Anaheim in California? Because that would be, Lizzie and I are going for technically 4 days. So if anybody's at VidCon any of those days, let us know. We'll try to hopefully see you guys. I'm wondering if we should like wear like a specific outfit so people like who want to see us can like see us, because it can be very like crowded at VidCon. Abby, hello, Abigail Rose. Santiago, you're a TikToker. I mean, I guess I'm in everything. I'm a TikToker, I'm a YouTuber, I'm verified on Snapchat and have a few 100,000 followers there. GMYT, why'd you have a bad day? Adabella and Luna, hello. Froggy JR, potato. Potatoes are, I love potatoes. Mashed potatoes, or I guess mostly mashed. I just can't do anything. But they have resistant starch in them once the potatoes get cold, which is healthy. What is VidCon? That's a great question. So VidCon, like a video convention, is like the Super Bowl for content creators for 4 days to like come together. And some of them like speak on panels, but then like YouTube's there, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, like their whole like companies and teams are there to like meet with creators and all these agents and managers, but fans go too and get to meet all of their favorite creators. So shave a bit of your hair for a sub, just cut a little bit. I need to anyway, but I not near any like scissors or like buzzer things right now. Say Candy Crush poop, dude. Yeah, I know. Hey, Slay Girl. Oh my God. Okay, that good. Tayyiba Tamana. Hello, I love that name. Tayyiba Tamana. It's like Chiquita Banana. If somebody's just saying stuff for attention, I may have to hide them or put them in a timeout. PM, you haven't seen me on your FYP. Well, that's no good. I've been doing a lot of stuff in my own voice, and then usually it gets like 10,000 views, like each of those videos, and then they just kind of like stop. Whereas the old stuff I used to do with more trending sounds, those were way more hit or miss. Like some of them would get 200 views, but then when I did get a hit, it would like last for like months. So I'm kind of like darned if I do, darned if I don't. Am I a Swiftie? I'm not a real Swiftie, nor should I be expected to be, I guess. I love like Blink 182 and a little slightly more edgy music than Tay Tay. But Lizzie went to Taylor Swift's Eras Tour in Las Vegas a few months ago. Alyssa Nixon, you can't sub? That's not good. Yeah, if anybody's not subbed, please sub now. I really appreciate you. And the best way for me to get to know, I've gotten to know a lot of you, is to comment on videos, especially my recent videos. Do I like Melanie Martinez? Yeah, Melanie Martinez, one of her songs, like Piece of Cake, basically gave me like my breakout acting video on TikTok like a year and a half ago. And then I collabed with a lot of other like creators to make like a big TikTok video, and it got me so many like followers, and a lot of other creators like still kind of know me and remember me from that. When I go to like VidCon and some of these big conventions with other big creators, Elmo, oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you. Nobody ever sends anything. Thank you. Thank you. And sometimes when I meet other big creators that I'm just happen to be like a huge fan of, they'll be like, I'll be like, hi, and they're like, oh, Matt, we know who you are. I'm like, what? Really? And they're like, oh yeah, we remember you from that like Melanie Martinez thing you did, but some of the other acting stuff, like you've come up on our FYP. So Elmo, thank you so much. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. I want to make your investment in my time worthwhile. Are you doing more well on TikTok or YouTube? Probably TikTok. I don't own vintage stock. I do own some GameStop recently, because Roaring Kitty came back, if anybody's into that news. But yeah, my TikTok's doing pretty good, but they're all hit or miss. Like, can either get like 200 views, or like Lizzie and I just did a thing. You guys may have seen it even on here, where we like jumped in a swimming pool with our clothes on. We did that last weekend. You can rent a pool for almost nothing, like less than $20 for a few hours, and you can do whatever you want through this app. So we like wanted to test the app, and then we're like, oh, why don't we do this trend at the same time? So we did, and that's definitely has a few million views across TikTok, and I think it's done okay on YouTube as well. Elmo, thank you so much again. That's amazing. Thank you, thank you. Do I like Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter? I do. Mi Espresso. I didn't know what to do in terms of like posting a video with that song though. I had trouble with like lyrics to like make a good trend. You made a short like Apple Bottom Beans, Feliz Navidad. Yeah, that was during Christmas. Lizzie and I like literally had no ideas for content. And we're like, I guess we're doing this song. So yeah, it was interesting because we knew we had to be cringy just because of the song. Hee 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 ha ho 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 ho. Thank you for subbing. You definitely get your shout out. Strawberry Snowman, hello. What's your favorite emoji? Oh, my battery died when you were saying that. I sometimes like the two just giant eyes that are looking to the side. I use that with Lizzie a lot. In my YouTube shorts. Elmo, what the heck? Thank you. Oh, can I like that too? Wow, that is so kind. Who are you, Elmo? Thank you. Do you have any questions or anything that you'd like to ask or share? That's incredible. Um, a lot of people aren't subbed to me, so I just did, and I hate myself for it. But while I was on the beach, I did this old song on YouTube that I'd used a bunch of times before. Like it's like I was hot. I went to parties a lot. But basically, at the end, I'm like, you want people to subscribe to my YouTube? So like, I feel like on YouTube, you almost have to ask people to subscribe to get like a good amount of subscribers, or like have a certain video where like people are reminded to subscribe. Elmo, you just subscribed. Elmo, I will remember you forever, ever now. So please like comment on my videos. Tell me about yourself. Like, are you going to VidCon? You and Lizzie should make a song by adding lyrics to each other's songs. Um, yeah, we've like talked about a lot of like couples things we can do, acting, but yeah, singing like you said, like adding lyrics onto each other's songs. But those are good ideas. You have so many subs, but the problem is that the stream doesn't have as much viewers. Yeah, I mean, last night I somehow ended up in like a 15-minute stream with 12,000 people watching. So that was pretty good. But I don't think I go live consistently enough. Audrey Shepherd. Hello. I recognize you, but I don't remember what you do. That's fine. I do like little comedy skits, but then sometimes like lip syncing the trending sounds, and then couples comedy with my fiance Lizzie. Do you want to play video games? I do play, right now I'm actually playing Nintendo 64 of all things. Old video games. Your cheeks are so cute, it looks like you're blushing. It's sunburn. I was sitting in the sun without sunscreen for about an hour and a half. Andrew Erskine, I just subbed. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the subs. Elmo, I really appreciate your donation. That is really incredible. Thank you, thank you. Do I like the Wii? Yes, Lizzie and I play Nintendo Wii somewhat frequently. We'll play like ping pong, and then we play this like fruit slice game. And Lizzie has the fastest reflexes out of anybody. I can't even come close. Because you basically like the piece of fruit falls, and as soon as it falls, it shows you which angle you're supposed to cut the fruit on. So it's like a split screen. So she has her piece of fruit, and they fall at the exact same time. And I've tried like even sometimes just like guessing. And even when I guess right and I'm ready to like slice the fruit, the second it goes across the screen, Lizzie's already done her. Yeah, it's like Fruit Ninja. I just don't know how, but it's for Wii, so it's like you're just holding the Wii remote, and it's like an air sword. So yeah, Nintendo Wii is the quote unquote best system we have. We haven't gotten any new. We don't have any like PlayStations or Xboxes. Also don't have a lot of time to play video games just because I have a full 9 to 5 job as a social media manager for an international company, and then an actor. So I had a big audition this past week for an HBO show, and then also creating content somehow in the middle, and then also being a fiance to Lizzie. So yeah, it's a lot. And then managing like personally, like my own apps, like I'm on Facebook, Instagram a little bit, Snapchat, YouTube, and TikTok. So it gets a lot to like have content for all those and try to make it work. Have you tried macaroni and cheese Cheetos? I have not. I haven't even heard of those. Actually, my country people have high melatonin, so sunburns are uncommon. Oh, interesting. Strawberry snowman. I'd say I'm mostly Irish, so I have like low melatonin, I guess. By Audrey Shepherd, you watch all my videos. Yeah, a comment on them, and I'll be able to get to know you a little bit better. Like I like comments where if you say something about the video, then I can comment on your comment, and then if you comment again, then I can comment on that. And yeah, it just really allows me to like get to know you guys. Your face is redder than a tomato. Sunburn. I better well, I have to take a shower, and then I'll put some sort of, Lizzie has like skin products to handle this. I mean, it's not like a full sunburn. It's just like sun rosacea, I guess you could call it. It'll hopefully be fine in the next like hour or two. Do you know like Melanie Martinez? I like Melanie Martinez. I saw a creator just went to her show recently. Haley Bailey went to her show and was posting about it like yesterday. Matt, you look flawless. I'm a little red, but thank you, Andrew. Sun-kissed. That is right. That is right. Why do you always look like you're planning something funny? Because I am. Or I'm usually planning something funny, just nobody else thinks it's funny. You just went to the trilogy tour. That's amazing. I don't get sunburn. I just become darker. Yeah, I think I have to get sunburn-ish first, and then my skin, the next sunning makes me like then look a little tan. But that's like my Irish blood. I'm like mostly Irish. I have a little bit of Spanish. Where do I live? I live in Santa Monica, California. I've not had solar eclipse chips, but I like how that rhymes. No, it's like poison in the way of blushing, so it's kind of cute. Oh, positioned in the way of blushing, not poisoned. I thought you were saying I had sun poison. Bro, can you throw it back for me? I don't think I can, but I do know what you mean. Can you give me the name a country for an edit? Can you give me the the name of a country for an edit? I'm not sure. Lizzie's in Belize though, so maybe I'll just say Belize. I watched the solar eclipse. It didn't really, where I was in California, I didn't see it. Like by the beach, it didn't happen. Am I single? No, I have a fiance, Lizzie. We're getting married in October of 2025. And she's on her friend's bachelorette right now, and she's coming back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Not gonna lie, Matt, you're one of my favorite. Karina, you're one of my favorite YouTubes, and your acting has made my acting better. I never displayed it to anyone but my family, but after watching your videos, they say my acting has improved. I'm such a fan. Thank you. I mean, my videos, a lot of them aren't necessarily. I'm glad they helped you. I almost should. Margarita Rodriguez, hello. I should. Meredith Soka, hello. I should do an acting class or something, because that's like more real acting, and I had an audition for an HBO show this week, and I do have an agent and a manager, and do bigger auditions, and I've auditioned for a Marvel show. But on social media, it's like a little more theatrical and like to get people's attention and like kind of over the top lip syncing. So if it helps you, I'm so glad. But it's not like my best acting, so I almost wish you could see that. I am starring in a movie on Amazon Prime called Legacy, where you can see me like actually acting in like a movie with a decent budget. You love my shirt. It's Philadelphia 76ers. I'm watching the NBA Finals, watching the Celtics and Dallas Mavericks, and wishing the Sixers were in it. I'm normal. Hello. Am I a Swiftie, Aaron Morrison? Yeah, I like Taylor Swift. I don't know that I'm a Swiftie. Like Lizzie went to her concert in the Eras Tour in Las Vegas a few months ago. I didn't. I like Blink-182 and more like punk and pop punk and things like that. So, also I'm wearing an Eagles hat too. Yeah, I'm very Philadelphia. Moonlight Flower, hello. Abdesimon, hello. How much spice can I handle? Reet. A good amount. I love like Indian food. I love like a lamb vindaloo that they make it really spicy. There is a point though with spice, because I've like tried like adding more and more and more, but there is a point sometimes with spice where like if it's just painful, like there has to be a limit to like it doesn't like taste good anymore, and you're just like sweating and uncomfortable. Like I can handle a lot. Happy Pride Month. I can handle a lot of spice, but there is a threshold where I don't understand, where it's like the amount of like, I think like Schofield is like the units of like burning, like, where it's like, what's the point if your mouth just feels like, and your throat like closes up? I get really bad hiccups if I have too much spice. I never really enjoyed your videos, but this is kind of epic seeing you live. Skizzle, I'll take it. I'd almost rather have you hate or love my videos than not feel anything. So, Skizzle, I take it. I take it as a compliment, not offended. And my videos aren't for everybody. Sometimes some of the videos I make aren't even like for me. I'm just like, it's a trending sound that I feel like obligated to jump in on, because it'll get me like a decent amount of views, which then can equal a little bit of money. to like make my time sort of worth it, because I do have a 9 to 5 job. I do have other like obligations. So like it's nice to get a tiny bit of money for taking the time to create something. So sometimes I do a trend that I don't necessarily want to do just to like make it worth my time. So I do struggle between, and then when I usually do like a video that like is something I'm passionate about, something I want to do, it usually just completely like flops, and I'm like, dang. So when I want to do the stuff I want to do, it doesn't do well. But when I do the stuff that I know will like be kind of cringy, like it does well, because people like commenting on your quote unquote bad videos, which then pushes it out to the algorithm more. Whereas like if you do something that's just like pretty good or like kind of funny, nobody comments, and they're just like, oh, that was kind of funny, and they move on with their lives, and those don't go viral. So it's hard. Hola, yo soy de Argentina. Jessica Rodriguez, hello. I guess it's really Jessica Rodriguez. Evos? Good night. Hatboy Edits, good night. It's only 7 p.m. here. I'm going to have dinner soon. What's the name of the movie you're starring in? Oh, it's called Legacy. It's on Amazon Prime. I filmed it a few years ago now. I've had so many good auditions over the years, but because like getting an audition is like pretty much a miracle. Sometimes there's like 20,000 people who submit, and then they like audition 10 people out of those 20,000. And I've gotten to be that one of those 10 so many times, but it's hard to book. I wish my social media pushed me over the edge for those casting decisions more often than they do. What's my favorite food? It's a good question. Like a really good mashed potato sometimes is great. I mean, like a slice of pizza sometimes. I used to say like calzone or stromboli. Um, and meatball, actually, like a really good meatball, but they're hard to come by. Barrett, hello. How did you build an audience for your YouTube? I love watching your channel, and I'd love to be like you one day. It's consistency, Tay. You, that's the most important thing on YouTube. Doing trends and trending sounds and being vulnerable sometimes can help, but it's really, if you're going to post twice a week, then post twice every week. If you're going to post once a week, if you're going to post once a day, then post every day. But find something that works for you where you can be consistent. The algorithm really likes that. Have you ever eaten chicken biryani or any type of biryani? I don't know. I feel like maybe I potentially have, but the fact that I'm hesitant to say that I actually have, I'm not sure. What kind of food is that? The chicken biryani, if I'm saying it correctly. Bro, I've been watching your videos far too long. I need the sub. Yeah, if you're not subbed and you've been watching my videos, please, because that helps me be able to make more videos. It helps me have a following, so then YouTube can help me collab with other creators and invite me to events. And like, the follower count does matter, and it shows YouTube that the people who are watching my video are also care enough to subscribe, that then they'll push out my content more, which then allows me for me to know what type of content to make and what people like and things like that. So subbing is important. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Riley. Plus, when you sub, I can just see you more. Like when you're a subscriber, I feel like it pushes you into my attention more. So I get to kind of like know who some of you guys are more. And when you're like posting and writing in my comments, in my videos, it just helps you stick out more. I love your videos. They're so entertaining. I'm subbing for real. Host, thank you. I thought I was the host. You have to try it. It's like made with rice and chicken with a lot of herbs and spices. Really good. What like ethnicity is it? Like, is it Indian or like Mexican food? There's so many foods with Elmo. My God, there's so many foods with rice or so many like ethnicity foods. Like almost every nationality I feel like has something with rice and chicken. Pakistani. It's have I had that? I haven't had much Pakistani food, but I hear it's good. I hear it's spicy, I thought. There are Pakistani places in LA, but I don't know that I've been to any. Elmo, thank you so much for sending these gifts. That really is incredible, and I really appreciate it. Nobody ever sends gifts on any of my lives or any of my anything, so that is Elmo, thank you. If you just want my Venmo, Elmo, you can just send it there so YouTube doesn't take their cut. Thank you. Nikki Manjo just got killed by police. I'm not sure who she matters so much to me. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure if I know who that is. Are you the fast cleaning guy? Who's the fast cleaning guy? It's your duty, Elmo. My God. You're better than the real the Sesame Street Elmo. What's your favorite animal? I'm drawing YouTubers as with their favorite animal. If you draw me like my I'm pretty sure my email is linked in my bio or whatever. Like send something to my email with the drawing, or I would love to see that. My favorite animal is turtle. Like I have even in the apartment here, I have like different like sea turtle things. Like this is a wooden sculpture of a sea turtle. And then there's another turtle here made of flip-flops. It's made of literally like recycled flip-flops to like help support like local people on an island who make them. And then there's other like different like turtle things in here too. What country am I from? I'm from America. I grew up in Philadelphia area, but now I live in California. Do you know Danny Gonzalez? I don't know who Danny Gonzalez is. Send a shout out to New York City Synagogue. The rabbi's loving your stream. We're watching it after Shabbat. Oh, I'm actually going to be in New York in August. And my sister worked by Times Square for a bit at the Covenant House in New York. So definitely love New York City. But yes, hello to your synagogue. I love that. Lizzie and I are going to try, so we're going to fly into JFK in August, and we're going to try to visit Rockaway Beach. We're actually in New York City in December as well, visiting some friends. So we're big New York people, and I mean, if we traveled there in December, it was the end of December, we were right around New Year's, and now we're going to be back in August. You could say we do it like twice a year. America's incredible, but a dangerous place. Oh my gosh, you've had danger in America. I mean, yeah, it's hard to feel safe anywhere in the world, but hopefully if you visit America again, you can enjoy yourself without feeling unsafe. But yeah, these are very uncertain times in so many places around the world. And there's so many bigger issues that like, it's hard for us to be able to, we can feel helpless at times because things are happening on the other side of the world. We don't know the full story because there's news and media. Like I can get into that. Like I don't want to get into that here. I want to keep this a little more light. But yeah, there are like big things that go on in the world where we can feel unsafe. And it's a shame when you feel unsafe, even in your own neighborhood. So that's why like I make an effort to, and I encourage you guys to like, it starts with like your own household, like be nice to your brothers and your sisters and your mom and your dad and your aunts and your uncles and your family, but then your neighbors. And then when you get out, like if everybody sort of did that, like start in their close core of spreading like kindness and happiness. And then those people kind of take that, it rubs off on them, the world would just be a better place. But I also understand that there's so many like bigger things and things going sometimes back hundreds of years between different communities that make it difficult for me to just simplify it that much. But sometimes that's the only thing you can do. Anyway, we have spammers. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Please don't spam because I will put you in a 24-hour timeout. Thanks for the spammer warning. I put spammers. Yeah, try to keep it appropriate, people, and don't say the same thing over and over. Malik Robinson, hello. Well, now I'm a fan of yours. I think I got the spammers in 24-hour timeouts. And I will have to go in a little bit to get dinner. It's 7:09 here. It's not letting you send 49. Elmo, you're sending more. So I guess you could send in smaller increments if that's what you'd like to do. Um, that's really Elmo. Where are you from, or what? Tell me something about yourself, so at least the next time I see you, I can have like a fact in my head to associate with you. Um, yeah, like Elmo. Did you win the lottery? That is really incredible. Rocks blast. Thank you. Houston, Texas. Oh, I have a friend in Houston, Texas, actually. Oh, and you're in New Jersey. My dad grew up in Camden, New Jersey. So I've spent a lot of time in then like the Jersey Shore, like Cape May and Avalon and all those places. Houston, Texas, Elmo. You're still in the negatives. Oh no. I've been to Austin, Texas, but I'm definitely due for a trip back to Texas. Andrew does random stuff. Hello, welcome. Yeah, where are you joining from? I love knowing where you guys are from. It's super, 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 super interesting that we can all like find something that we're interested in, even though we're all from like so many different places. Like finding commonalities. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Stella Vanilla. Vanilla Stella. Which one are you? We'll say Stella Vanilla. Yeah, it's not bad at the shore, but we come in the fall for our dogs. Yeah, that makes sense. The fall's like a really cool time at the beach because it's like not too hot. And it's like the sunsets are amazing. Remix, you're from Alaska. That's awesome. Our friends just did a trip to Alaska last year and they loved it. Your family's from Mexico. That's awesome. I can actually drive. Lizzie and I have driven to Mexico from Santa Monica. It's like a 2-hour drive. We can drive right across the border. Santiago Cadio. Santiago Cadio. Tomorrow's your birthday. That's amazing. Never gonna come around and hurt you. Is that a lyric or are you saying that? But thank you either way. Name an NFL player just because. Jalen Hurts. Philadelphia Eagles. And Sixers. You're from Florida, Kenzie Thomas. Love Florida. I've been to the Florida Keys a few times, Fort Lauderdale a few times, Miami. Lizzie and I went to a wedding a couple of years ago. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Rickrolled. Dang. Elmo, that's cold. You should send another $19.99 for rickrolling me. Or I should be sending you money for getting me rickrolled. I believe that one day I'll speak English like you. Do you know bad Russian words? I don't know any bad Russian words, but I did have to, for an audition for a Marvel TV series, WandaVision, they auditioned me for a Russian character, and I spoke in a Russian accent for like a week with Lizzie, like just trying to get ready for this role. And I realized in the script, and I had to sign like all these like legal documents called non-disclosure agreements to like not show anybody the script, not tell anybody about it other than Lizzie. But they had some actual Russian lines in the script, and I was like, oh, try my best on those, but I don't know if I can really say those. So then I messaged casting and I said, and these are like the Marvel people for the big Marvel Avengers movies. And I was like, hey, how fluent, like how good does the Russian have to be? Am I just somebody with a Russian accent? And they're like, oh, we thought you were fluent in Russian. And I was like, no, I'm not fluent in Russian. And they're like, oh, well, then you can't audition for the show anymore. And I was like, what? That was the biggest audition I'd ever had up to that point. It would have been a big role in that show, and then they realized I couldn't actually speak Russian. It went away. Do I make people mod? I'm not sure what that means. Bro, you're the best actor on YouTube. Thank you. I mean, I like a lot of, like, we have a lot of friends now that we've made, and we're going to VidCon on June 28th, the first day, or 26th? I think 26th, the first day of VidCon. But like Jessica K. Lee and Brianna Mazura and Valerie Lepouch, like a lot of our friends are going to be there who I haven't seen in a while. So we're excited for VidCon in Anaheim in a few weeks. Like Sky Jade. Oops. Sky Jade. Who are our other friends? we've met so many different like bigger creators. And I was saying earlier, it's so cool when I go to introduce myself, I'm almost like starstruck with some of these creators. And they're like, oh yeah, we know who you are, Matt. And I'm like, whoa, uh, you're a lot bigger than me. 21st, your B-Day. Amazing, Elmo. Happy early birthday. Moonlight Flower, thank you so much. Kenzie Thomas, I think I already shouted you out, but I'll give you another shout out. Oh, Elmo retracted your message. Did you get shy or is it wrong information? I think fall is overrated, but I like it. I think winter is better and also the best season. That's fair. I mean, everybody has their opinions. It depends if you, to me, I think it depends, what region of the world you're in, because some people like fall because the trees change color. But if you don't have as many trees, then like I'm near the beach, so I like summer the most. Winter on the beach is okay, but like I can't enjoy the beach as much. But if you love snow and you love skiing and stuff, then maybe you like winter more. So it makes sense. It's fun when you live stream. Like we can ask questions and you can answer in real time. Yeah, I try to like talk really fast so I can get most of them. Hey, by the way, do you motivate? Do you motivate? I have CAX. I'm not sure what motivate means. Strawberry Snowman. Can I sing you happy birthday? Happy birthday to Kenzie Thomas. Happy birthday to Kenzie Thomas. Happy birthday. I'm not a singer. Dear Kenzie, happy birthday to you, Kenzie Thomas. I like knowing more. Who are your favorite YouTubers, Duxman? Hello, Sam. Selena and Samantha Samlina. I love that. Like motivate to tell me to study because I have an exam. Oh, you have an exam, and I've never started studying. Study. Your future self will be happy that you did. Kaylee Lewis. Myler, hello. Myler Lewis. Good to see you guys in here. Thank you for being here. Love hanging out with you guys and chilling on a Saturday night in Santa Monica. And my fiance Lizzie is on a bachelorette and she gets back tomorrow at 2 p.m. So kind of a quiet night here. I might try to get up super early and go either